Hello, 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 and welcome to Rainbow Tarot, my lovely Leos. I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys today for the month of October 2019. This reading is for Leo, of course, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Please do note that these are general readings for the collective sign of Leo, and therefore the messages may or may not resonate with you. And for some reason, I can't even shuffle these cards right now. What is going on? Huh. Anyway, again, welcome guys. It's so awesome to be here. This is a general reading. I have been contemplating whether I wanted to do like love or singles readings yet. I'm not quite sure whether I want to take that on, but it's been in the back of my mind. Not to say that love can't come up in the general, but to do readings with love more specifically, you know. But we'll see. So, tuning into the energy of the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Holy Spirit, please allow me to be a clear channel to receive all messages that need to come through for Leo at this time for the month of October 2019. So, Leo, let's see what we have going on for you guys this month in October. Let's see what we have going on for you guys this month in October. So we have the Three of Coins here that wanted to pop out, so I'm going to leave it out. But we're going to start out with your crowning energy for the month of October. Spirit, what energy is crowning the Leo collective in the month of October 2019? What energy is... Woo! Well, that flew out. Oh, beautiful. Nine of Coins. Absolutely lovely. I may need to move my camera over a bit, but I think it looks fine. What energy is surrounding Leo's heart space in the month of October? What energy is surrounding Leo's heart space in the month of October? Page of Cups. I'm feeling that some of you guys may be venturing into something new creatively, perhaps. Okay. What energy is Leo grounded in the month of October? Good grief. They're just a flying here. Oh, we have the Eight of Swords in your grounding energy, Leo. Which we're going to dig deeper into all of this and get a better idea of what's going on with you guys. What energy of the recent past is most affecting Leo in the month of October? What energy of the recent past is most affecting Leo in the month of October? I'm so sorry, guys. I do not know why all the cards are flipping out onto the floor. My apologies. So, the Ace of Swords in reverse. The energy most affecting you in October from the recent past. I'm hearing lack of communication. But we'll see. What energy is most affecting Leo in the near future? What energy will most likely be surrounding Leo in the near future? And we have the Empress in the reverse. I feel like perhaps some of you, towards the end of October, moving into November, could very well be struggling a bit when it comes to manifesting this creative venture that you have. But again, like I said, we're going to dig deeper into the reading because we also have here the Three of Coins popped out. And I feel like, Leo, it could very well, the reason that card may have popped out for you could very well be because there may be something creatively that you're wanting to pursue, and it may require you to join together with people of like minds or with similar goals in order to bring this to fruition with you. But to start out, in your crowning energy for October, we have the Nine of Coin here, which is an absolutely beautiful card. When I see this card, I automatically think of someone who is abundant, independent, living their life the way that they so please, just making what they want into a reality and being able to live comfortably in who they are and what they bring to the table, and basically just being able to stand on their own 2 feet, not really needing to depend on anyone else. They have everything, that they could possibly need on their own. This is your crowning energy in the month of October. And I'm hearing that for some of you Leos out there, and I'm not saying all, but for some of you who, may be resonating with this reading, it could very well be that you're in this headspace of, well, I have everything I need. I don't need any help from anyone else. I can do this on my own. Is the energy that I'm picking up here for you, Leo. Yeah, because we have the Page of Cups here in your heart space, or surrounding your heart space in the month of October. So I definitely feel like there's some sort of creative venture that you may be wanting to embark on. Something new, something that kind of tugs at your heartstrings, and that, it's something that you may be emotionally tied to. Definitely something new that hasn't quite gotten up off the ground yet. It's still kind of like in the dream stages, hasn't quite been put to work. But in your grounding energy here, we have the Eight of Swords. And the thing with the Eight of Swords, Leo, is that, again, especially with you being grounded in this energy, the Eight of Swords is all about that energy of feeling trapped and stuck, not really being able to see beyond a difficult situation or where they're at, because they feel as though they're kind of imprisoned there. But in reality, in truth, you are the person that's keeping yourself imprisoned there. So I feel like, Leo, there's a group of you who are struggling, to see beyond your current situation, and you're kind of like grounded in this energy. In October, you're grounded in this energy where you just can't see your way out of it, when in fact you have all the power in the world to move yourself out of whatever the situation is, or this place of feeling stuck, especially with this being your grounding energy. It's like you feel imprisoned in a way. Like you can't see which way is the right way, or if there's any way out of the situation that you're currently in. And with your crowning energy being this Nine of Coins, you're kind of like, well, I don't need anyone's help. I can do this on my own. But at the same time, it's like you're stuck and you can't move for some reason here. And then in the energy most affecting you from the recent past, we have the Eight of Swords. And this can be a lack of communication. This can, be not living in your truth and who you are. But I'm feeling more or less that for some reason that in your reading, Leo, this is more about communication. Like, I feel like for some of you, there's something that you really want to do, but it's like you're waiting on, I don't want to say you're waiting on confirmation to do it, or maybe you're having difficulty communicating the desire to do this. Maybe it's easier for you to just feel like you can go at it alone instead of actually talking or communicating this goal that you have. But again, I'm going to clarify because it's a bit jumbled. And then we have the Empress in the reverse in the future energy, which I will clarify once we get a little further in. And I'm going to use my Prisma deck for this. Let's clarify this Nine of Coins in your crowning energy, Leo. Let's see. Nine of Coins in your crowning energy. Why is the Nine of Coins here in Leo's crowning energy for the month of October? Please, Holy Spirit. Why is the Nine of Coins here in the crowning energy for Leo in October? Why is the Nine of Coins here? Knight of Wands. So definite fire energy here. I definitely see where there's something fueled by passion that you're wanting to pursue. We got the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Chalices, Page of Pentacles. So this is definitely something that you're emotionally invested in, Leo, with the Ace of Chalices being here. I definitely see where you're emotionally invested in this situation or project, whatever this is. Because with the Page of Pentacles, again, we're still in the early stages of this project or goal or whatever it is that you're wanting to pursue. We're still in the early stages of it. It's like a seed has been planted, but it's not yet bloomed. And you're putting a lot of work into this. Like, the Eight of Pentacles is here. Again, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of work has been put into this goal. And you've been definitely taking action on it. But this has definitely been something that you've been working on solo. But it seems, you know, that you're in this place where you're feeling successful. You're feeling like you have everything you need. You know, you're standing strong in your own autonomy, in your own independence, in your own strength. But you're definitely emotionally invested in this venture. Let's see. Let's clarify the Page of Cups here. Why is the Page of Cups here in Leo's heart space? Whoop, whoop. Why is the Page of Cups here in Leo's heart space? Why is the Page of Cups here in Leo's heart space? Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles here. Lots and lots of pentacles. There's lots of work going into this here, Leo. And like I said before, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here, a seed was planted. And it's like you're waiting for the fruits of your labor to come to fruition. Let's clarify the Four of Wands here. I'm not quite sure why the Four of Wands is is here. So, clarifying the Four of Wands, we have the Queen of Chalices, or Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Leo, what I'm hearing is that some of you have been so comfortable and so busy working on your careers or working on your own goals and just, you know, building the life that you want for yourself, that you've kind of gotten set in this way. I feel like there could very well be a water sign in your life. This is the Queen of Cups. Does not have to be a female. It could be male. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Does not have to be. Could be somebody just exhibiting the qualities of the Queen of Cups. Nonetheless, I feel like there's someone in your life that you could possibly be having developing feelings for. With the Four of Wands and the Queen of Chalices here. And we have the Six of Swords, which can allude to travel, leaving behind what no longer serves you, moving on into calmer waters. But behind it came the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is oftentimes about deceit, about sneakiness, mischievousness, theft. But it can also relate to running away from something. It can also relate to being methodical, and it can also even, relate to being self-deceiving. So even lying to yourself about a situation. Because what it seems like to me, Leo, is that there's part of you that wants to come together with this person and work with this person towards a common goal. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, Leo. This could just be someone in your life that you do have an emotional tie to. Could be a family member, could be a friend, because I don't fully have the vibe that this is necessarily overly romantic. There is the Ace of Cups here and then the Queen of Cups, but there's not a lot here that says to me, oh, this is, like a romantic reading. I feel more or less this could very well just have something to do with someone in your life that probably, you have an emotional tie to of some sort. But that being said, I feel like this person is wanting to come together with you and work with you to help you achieve this goal, to help you in this project, to help you water these seeds and nurture these seeds and build whatever this is that you want to build. But I feel like there's a part of you, and like you feel this, there's like a small desire there that's like, I probably could work with this person. It could probably work out good for me. But I feel like there's also a sense, Leo, that you're kind of hesitant about it for some reason. For some reason, there's something going on in your head that has you hesitant about coming together with this person or working together with this person. Also, for a select few of you out there, it could very well that this person was deceiving you in the past with this Ace of Swords being in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Not for, I don't feel like for the majority of you, but I feel like for some of you out there, the reason why you're having such a lack of trust and hesitant on coming together working with this person could very well be because they were not completely honest and upfront with you in the past. And for those of you that are cross watchers and you're in, it seems like it's the energy should be reversed, then reverse it, take it however it resonates. But because this is Leo's reading, I will be reading from Leo's perspective. That's too many. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords in your grounding energy. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Leo? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Leo? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Leo? Wow, same card came out. So, the Emperor card. And the Four of Swords. So the Emperor, Aries energy, fire energy. The Emperor, Leo, is all about being, about taking action. And this is clarifying the Eight of Swords. So, Leo, what I'm feeling here is that some of you may be struggling to actually step out and make a move on this creative venture that you have, on this goal that you have, on whatever it is that you want to pursue. Be it a goal, be it a project, be it a job, be it a relationship. There's some limiting beliefs that you're holding on to. Limiting beliefs that you need to put to rest, here with the Four of Swords. Whatever it is, whatever these thoughts are that are holding you back from making movement forward, from actually acting on these goals that you have, it's time to lay them to rest. It's time to lay them to rest. Because they're definitely holding you back, whatever they are, from whatever they're from. Can I get another clarifier on the Eight of Swords? What limiting beliefs is Leo holding on to? What limiting beliefs? Woo. Queen of Wands. Some of you Leos, which I believe in, gosh, because it's been a while, in the general timeless reading that I did, the first Leo video I have ever done, even in that video, I remember talking about that confidence. And a lot of people take Leos to be confident. It's kind of their thing, their niche. You know, you think of a Leo, you think of someone who's confident, who stands in their power, you know, the king. But everybody has self-doubt. No one is beyond that because we're human and we have those moments. And from what I'm getting here with the Queen of Wands coming out for you, Leo, is that in the month of October here, you're struggling in this energy of feeling stuck. You're stuck in these thoughts of not being good enough or not having the get up and go to make the moves that you need to make in order to bring what is just an idea to reality for you. I feel like you're being asked to stand in the energy of the Queen of Wands, as it is fire energy. It is your energy, Leo. Standing in this Queen of Wands energy, finding your confidence again and standing tall in that. Moving forward with passion and precision. Letting your passion lead you where you want to go. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Wands in the energy of the recent past. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the energy of the recent past, please. The Tower. Okay, Leo, so something definitely did go down in the recent past. With the Tower card showing up here, unexpected change and change that definitely turned things upside down for you. Can you clarify the Tower, please? Why is the Tower here for Leo? Why is the Tower here in the recent past? Two of Pentacles, you may have been trying to juggle something, trying to balance something in your life, and it was causing overwhelm, distracting you from what you were supposed to. Yeah, this was a burden to you, Leo, whatever it was that you were carrying, that you were trying to balance. I feel like it could very well have been possibly a relationship with someone. Again, does not have to be a romantic relationship, but I feel like it could have very well, just anyone in your life that you have an emotional tie to. I feel like perhaps you were trying to juggle that relationship along with other things in your life, and it was becoming overwhelming. It was becoming a burden. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here for Leo? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Whoop. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Knight of Chalices or Knight of Cups. Perhaps someone made an offer to you, or you made an offer to someone. Or perhaps the burden was trying to make a decision on whether you were going to make this offer to someone. But again, with the Ace of Swords being in reverse, I'm going to assume that you did not make this offer, Leo. It might have been on your mind, but you didn't make it. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is definitely something that was divinely orchestrated. So the actions that were taken, you know, kind of led to this Eight of Chalices, where you made a decision to move on, to move forward, to move away from things that are no longer serving you. Ooh. Hangman in reverse. So kind of coming out of this energy of being stagnant, of just waiting. Anything else for the Tower? Yeah, there was definitely some sort of conflict here, Leo, with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands can talk about conflict or change. And there was definitely some sort of conflict here, centered around communication or lack thereof. I felt as though you were trying to juggle, trying to find balance, you know, in your life, but this was a burden to you. And I feel like for some of you, there may have been pressure to make a commitment or make an offer, and you just weren't feeling it. You were just really conflicted about it, you know? And you finally made the decision to move on away from what was no longer serving you. This was too much. It was more than what you wanted in this situation. Perhaps there was some sort of deceit in the situation. Because I do feel like for some of you, and in the situation that happened in the recent past, it could have very well been that this person was being dishonest. Definitely a lot here, Leo. Wow, definitely a lot here. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords. Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here for Leo in the heart space? Month of October. Why is Seven of Swords here for Leo in the heart space? Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Hermit. So, in the month of October, Leo, I definitely see you probably most likely making the decision to move into calmer waters, to take time away from everything that's been going on and kind of reflect on the situation for what it is. And I hope some of this is making sense, because honestly, there is a lot here. There is a lot here, Leo, that came through. I feel like it could be stories intertwining with stories. But like I said, only take what resonates, leave the rest. Whoop. A little too much. Yeah, the Lovers card. And the Lovers does not have to be about a romantic relationship, but for those of you that it resonates with within a romantic relationship, it definitely could be. Lovers card talks about the coming together of, you know, two souls that are intertwined, that have a soul connection. Again, does not have to be specifically romantic, but it can be. Lovers can also refer to having to make a difficult decision, which kind of seems to be the sum of what's going on here for you, Leo. It looks like you're being faced with a really important decision, whether you want to come together with this person and move forward after what's happened between you guys in the past, whoever this person may be. And this is weighing heavily on your heart space. It's, you know, definitely what's on your mind. Because with the Four of Wands here also being in your heart space, with the Queen of Cups here, it could very well be that you're trying to make the decision whether you want to move forward with this person or whether you want to move forward alone. Because right now you're perfectly fine. You have everything you need independently. Of course, we all desire that person, you know, to spend our lives with, to partner with. But you are standing in the Nine of Coins. You're standing in, you know, you're not wanting for anything. You've made and are continuing to make a good life for yourself. It's just a question of which way you're going to go. And I definitely see you, Leo, in the month of October, taking that time to go within and make this choice on whether you're going to move forward with this person who you had this conflict with in the past, who there seemed to be some sort of burden on you in regards to this situation. Like, I feel like there was a truth that was not communicated, and it led to conflict is what I'm feeling. And it kind of made you second guess whether you wanted to move forward and with this person here, Leo. So I definitely feel like in the month of October, that's what you're going to be spending time. You're going to be spending time going through, thinking over the situation, weighing your pros and cons, figuring out, do I want to take this step? Let's clarify the Empress in the energy of the near future. Clarify Empress in the near future. Clarify the Empress in the near future. And I'm hearing some of you may be trying to decide whether or not you want to put this whole situation to rest and let it go. For some of you. I feel like that's one thing that has you kind of stuck. Why is the Empress here in reverse for Leo? Why is the Empress here in reverse for Leo in the energy of the near future? Five of Pentacles. So this energy in the near future, clarifying the Empress in reverse, is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, feeling a lack of. It can feel like a lack of something. Could be a lack financially, could be a lack emotionally. It's not, you know, just specific to finances. But there's definitely a lack of something here, or someone feeling left out in the cold in the energy of the near future. Ooh. King of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is definitely an unbalanced energy here in the near future, Leo. With the King of Swords being here, it's air energy. Could be dealing with an air sign. Doesn't have to be. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but again, does not have to be. Does not have to be a male. Could be a female. It could very well be you exhibiting this energy. Because the thing about the King of Swords, he's very balanced. He's good at looking at a situation with a rational mind. And with that being in reverse, it has me thinking that the situation or the energy surrounding you is going to be very unbalanced. Because and do note that just because the cards may say one thing, Leo, does not mean that it is set in stone. You have the ability to change the outcome of any situation by your own choices and your own free will. Tarot does nothing but give you guidance, okay? It's not law. And so anything said here, you have the power to change as far as your part, the part that you play in it. I'll put it that way. Clarify the Empress in reverse, please. Clarify the Empress in reverse. Because with the Empress being in reverse, I don't see this manifesting, and at least not in the near future, especially with that, especially with the Five of Pentacles. But we also have the Knight of Coin here, and so I feel like it's very back and forth, Leo. I feel like you're very back and forth. It's like on one end you want to offer it, and then on the other end you're not sure, and then on one end you want to, and then on another. I feel like there's just a lot of confusion here, and it's showing up within the cards for you, Leo. So I really think it's going to be important for you to, you know, go within and think hard about this choice that you're about to make, whether you want to move into this, whether you do not. And we have the Devil card in reverse, which is a positive. This tells me that you are going to be moving out of this place of feeling stuck, of feeling bound, of feeling trapped. But yet you're still in a place of confusion. Two of Swords, yeah, you're still in a place where you're needing to make a choice. And with this being the Two of Swords, this tells me that, you know, there's a part of you that already knows intuitively the choice that needs to be made. It's just kind of going to be like, Leo, it's a matter of you making the choice, you know? It's going to be a matter of you making the choice. And it's also going to be important for you to remember, Leo, that you deserve love. You deserve connections of all types, of the highest caliber, high vibrations that are on your level. Don't ever lower your vibration to meet someone else's. Either they have to come up to yours, or it's just, they can't be graced with your presence, And they can be graced with your presence, but it's more or less when you go into partnership with anyone, whether it's business, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's just a project, you want to make sure that the people who are joining you on this venture are of the same mindset, the same level, even vibrationally, and and you want to make sure that each person can bring something complementary. And if there's a person in your life that's just been causing you angst, or has just been being a burden, Leo, it's you know better than anyone what you need and desire in a partner. Don't settle. Don't let anyone allow you to think that you have to lower your standards in order to find that right match for you. And that's in any aspect of life, not just in relationships. So what we're going to do now, Leo, is we're going to get some advice for you for the month of October. Because who doesn't love a little bit of advice, right? Because that reading to me was a little hectic on the brain cells. A lot going on there. But I believe that there is a lot that's happened coming into October. It may still be carrying over into October even now. So, I don't know what that is. So, you're just going to have to take the time you need to go within. That's going to be the biggest thing. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut. And I just heard not strictly what's on your mind and not strictly what's in your pants. For those of you who that may apply to. That's what I heard, so I shared it. Alright. What advice do we have? Alright, that's one. And that card came out earlier. What advice do we have for Leo for the month of October 2019? What advice do we have for Leo for the month of October 2019? Whoop. No. Every card that came out in your advice was in your reading. And the first one we have here is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords talks about moving on into calmer waters. As you can see, even in this card, she's leaving, the darker waters behind and moving off into the sunrise, into happier, better days. Leo, this is a message from Spirit that it's time for you to move into calmer waters, to sail into calmer waters, into a place where you can be blissful and happy and pursue your passions for what they are. Seven of Coin. Seven of Coin. It came out earlier in your reading, and Seven of Coin talks about having sowed the seeds, and you're in a place where what has been sown isn't quite ready for the picking yet, hasn't quite ripened yet. So this is a message from Spirit, Leo, to take things in stride. Do not rush. Do not try to hurry yourself in whatever situation this is. This is a process that's definitely going to take time to grow. It's definitely going to take time for you to figure out the right decision to make coming into the Two of Swords here. This isn't something to take lightly. Two of Swords is all about making that decision on which way to go, what path to take. But this is definitely something that you have to go within. Note that his eyes are closed on this card. So it's not about what's going on around him. It's all about what he's feeling within. And so, Leo, it's going to be very important that in the month of October, when it comes to any important decision that you're being faced with this month, that you remember to go within. Don't just go strictly by what you see, but also by what you feel internally, via your intuition. And then last but not least, we have the Seven of Swords here. Again, that card of mischievousness, thievery, deceit, deception, self-deception, running away, all that happy stuff. But since it came out in your advice, for some of you, this could be a warning and not like a dreadful warning, like, oh my gosh. But be aware of those around you and in your life that are close to you. Pay attention to who is there in your best interest. It could very well be that for a select few of you that there is someone who is not being honest with you. Especially if you know that this person has been dishonest in the past, Leo. I feel like this is calling for you to recognize that and take that into consideration when you go and make this choice. Because it's going to be very important that you do. Also, with this card coming out, for some of you, Leo, this could be a message that now is not the time to self-deceive yourself into making a bad decision. Do not doubt your ability and efforts to create the life that you want for yourself. It isn't necessary. You don't necessarily have to have, just anyone. In fact, you don't have to have just anyone. When it comes to inviting anyone in your life and allowing them to be a part of your inner circle or important projects, what have you, it's important to know your own worth so that you don't settle for less. And so for some of you, I believe that's definitely a message here to remember that you're worthy of the best and nothing less. And even Leos need to hear that sometime, So that's your advice. Last but not least, I'm going to pull an oracle card. Just not sure which one. Let's go with the sacred reading cards. I'm feeling the sacred reading cards. Yeah, let's go with these. Definitely feeling these for you guys. Alright, what oracle message do we have for Leo for the month of October 2019? What oracle message do we have for Leo for the month of October 2019? I'm hearing that I need to pull two, so I'm going to pull two. What oracle message? Definitely feeling some pressure and in the heart chakra area. Some of you Leos out there, you may need to concentrate on love and acceptance. And I feel like this is more towards self-love and acceptance. Try meditations that help with clearing your heart chakras. Healing meditations. Crystal-wise, you can meditate with rose quartz, jade, green fluorite, aventurine. All of these help. I have not started offering my distance Reiki sessions. I will start doing that I hope to by the middle of October. So I'll be posting updates. As soon as I have a live website where you can like go and request distance Reiki sessions, then I'll, announce it on my YouTube. And if you're interested in a Reiki session, you can request a session with me. Reiki can be so healing, and it has changed my life in so many magnificent ways. And I love the opportunity to share that with others. One. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. For you, Leo. Hidden Realms. And Shield Your Energy. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, the frog is so pretty. So Hidden Realms talks about creating your conscious awareness. And then Shield Your Energy talks about basically looking beneath the surface. Again, kind of what we had talked about with that Seven of Swords energy. Everything is not always as it seems, and it's going to be important for you, Leo, to be aware of everything that's going on around you. And oh my gosh, guys, this reading is at 51 minutes. Okay, I've been talking a lot. I almost said we've been talking a lot. I've been talking a lot. So, Hidden Realms. Okay, create conscious awareness. Analyze your dream cycles. Right now, you are being asked to connect to the hidden realms, expanding your consciousness, to open your mind wide and reconnect with your soul for deep healing and transformation. There is much to be learned from the hidden realms that can assist you in your waking life. Examine your dream cycles and interpret your subconscious messages. Creating conscious awareness will allow you to actively connect to your universal guardians, the elements, and the celestial realm. Like any learned skill, practice will improve the strength of your connection. Pay attention to any symbols, animals, or visual images that appear in your life now. There is deep meaning that applies to you. Affirmation. I am clear and I am a clear and sorry, y'all. Sorry. I am a clear and successful mediator of conscious divine communication. Conscious divine communication. It's going to be very important for you, Leo, to definitely connect to your higher power, whatever that may be for you. Because tuning into your intuition is going to be what helps guide you through the month of October. And your intuition is connected direct to source. So it's going to be very important for you to take the time, however that is for you, meditate, think, journal, do whatever you need to do to come to this important decision or decisions that you're facing in the month of October. So, shield your energy. Okay. The frog is a diverse amphibian living all over the world. The frog thrives in clean habitats. Its life is a process of metamorphosis from egg to tadpole and then to adult frog. Frogs are often seen as the ultimate rainmaker, with exotic and intrinsic sounds of their beautiful sacred song echoing through their native bushland. You are being encouraged to look deeper into a situation, to find the truth of the matter. The frog will challenge you to release anything that is holding you back from success. You may feel swamped right now, swimming through murky water, but just like the frog, you may need a long rest or to hibernate from others while you gather your senses and a fresh perspective. Right now, the gentle energy of the frog totem is requesting you to look deep beneath the surface. Not everything is what it appears. Influence from toxic environments is suffocating your natural gifts and talents that need to be nurtured. You require a healthy, supportive, and loving environment for you to grow and thrive as an individual. Now is the time to take care of your health. releasing emotions, and examining your own energy and how it interacts with others. Use the element of water to unblock your energy fields and create a smooth flow of Kundalini for personal healing and growth. Find your own sacred song. Call to others who share your passions and interests, where you can support and renew your inner fire. Affirmation. I sing the beautiful song, sacred song of my heart, clear and loud for all to hear. Absolutely beautiful, Leo. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to end the reading there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's always wonderful doing readings for you guys. If this reading did indeed resonate with you, Leo, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'd love to hear how this reading resonated. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram at Rainbow Tarot. I will be sending updates about the website once I'm all set up and can start my personal readings and distance Reiki sessions. So I'm sending love and light to you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.